In the fast-paced, ever-competitive world of the NBA, injuries and milestones are inevitable. But when two of the game's biggest stars, LeBron James and Stephen Curry, collide in a single event, the NBA world stops in its tracks. On one side, you have LeBron James, the king, a player whose name is synonymous with greatness, longevity, and records that transcend the sport. On the other, Stephen Curry, a player whose revolutionary style has redefined basketball in the modern era, pushing boundaries, breaking records, and earning the title of the greatest shooter of all time. This game, however, wasn't just about these two titans facing off. Something unexpected happened that shook the basketball world. LeBron James, the indomitable force, was sidelined with an injury while Curry made history by passing 25,000 career points. This moment encapsulates both the fragility and the beauty of the game of basketball, as we witness one of the greatest players ever in pain while another continues to etch his name into NBA history. In this report, we're not only going to break down what happened in this thrilling game but also take a look back at the careers of LeBron James and Stephen Curry. We will explore the significance of LeBron's injury, the monumental achievement of Curry passing 25,000 career points, and what it means for both of their legacies moving forward. Stick around, because what you're about to hear will change the way you look at these two legends, their journeys, and the unpredictable nature of the NBA. The matchup between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors was always going to be an intense one. With LeBron James leading the Lakers and Curry carrying the Warriors, fans knew they were in for a spectacle. But what nobody expected was the unfortunate turn of events that would see LeBron James, a player who has defied age and expectation year after year, leave the court with an injury. As if the game needed any more drama, Stephen Curry was about to make history. The stakes couldn't have been higher. Both teams were fighting for playoff positioning, and this game was no different. The Golden State Warriors were riding high on the back of Curry's shooting brilliance, while the Lakers leaned heavily on LeBron James' leadership. Yet, in a twist of fate, it was Curry who would come out on top in terms of individual accolades, while LeBron's injury brought the collective efforts of the Lakers into question. The game unfolded with the usual flair of an NBA showdown: intense back-and-forth action, jaw-dropping plays, and, of course, the electrifying presence of LeBron James and Stephen Curry on the court. But the tone shifted when LeBron was forced to leave the game. The moment was eerily reminiscent of how quickly fortunes can change in the NBA. One minute, you're watching a living legend dominate the game, and the next, you're left wondering if the injury will affect his future. LeBron's injury occurred in the first half, and immediately, the entire arena grew silent. His grimace as he grabbed his ankle told the story more than any diagnosis ever could. But in true LeBron fashion, he attempted to walk it off before ultimately being escorted to the locker room. It was a tough sight for anyone who has followed LeBron's illustrious career, a reminder that no matter how many accolades you've earned, the game always has the final say. But while LeBron limped off, it was Stephen Curry who stole the show. While the injury to LeBron James dominated headlines, it was Stephen Curry who achieved an incredible personal milestone that night, passing 25,000 career points. This achievement is monumental in itself, placing Curry in an elite group of NBA players who have scored more than 25,000 points during their careers. When you think about Curry, you can't ignore his impact on the game. His journey from a talented, but unheralded, college player to one of the greatest basketball players in NBA history is a story of hard work, belief, and revolution. Curry redefined how the game is played with his unparalleled shooting range, changing the way teams approach offense and altering the very structure of basketball itself. As Curry reached this milestone, it wasn't just about the points on the board. It was about the journey, his commitment to improving, his unique style, and his ability to execute in the most pressurized situations. From that first splash of a three-pointer in his rookie season to his MVP seasons and his incredible playoff runs, Curry has cemented his legacy as one of the greatest players to ever lace up a pair of sneakers. For Curry, 25,000 points is more than just a number. It represents his transformation into a global icon, his revolution of the game, and his ability to lead his team to victory. And while his record-breaking achievement deserves celebration, it also raises the question: how much more does Curry have left to give? Passing 25,000 career points is a huge deal, but this achievement is part of a bigger picture for Curry. He has continued to evolve his game, adapting his playstyle as the NBA changes around him. While other players may rely on power or finesse, Curry's success has been built on skill, range, and basketball IQ. To watch him hit the 25,000-point mark was not just to witness a player scoring points, it was to see a shift in the way basketball is understood. Every three-pointer he's made, every clutch shot, has shaped the very culture of the game. While Curry was celebrating, LeBron James' injury reminded fans and players alike of the fragility of even the most enduring players. For years, LeBron has defied the odds, continuing to perform at a level that is almost unheard of for someone in his 20th season. But just like that, his injury cast a shadow over the evening's events. This wasn't just any injury, it was a reminder of the toll that playing at such an elite level for so long can have on the human body. At 38 years old, LeBron James is no stranger to injury. But what makes this particular injury more concerning is its timing. The Lakers were riding high on LeBron's performances as they continued to battle for playoff positioning. Without him on the court, the team's hopes for a strong playoff run could be in jeopardy. LeBron's legacy has been built on resilience. He's a player who has not only succeeded in the face of adversity but has thrived on it. From a young player carrying the hopes of Cleveland to a multi-championship winner with Miami and Los Angeles, LeBron's career has been a testament to overcoming challenges. But even a player of his caliber isn't immune to the injury bug. The question now is how this injury will impact his future. Will it hinder his ability to perform at the level we've come to expect from him? Or will it simply be another chapter in his long, storied career, a reminder that even the greatest must eventually face the inevitable decline of age? As we look to the future, the NBA is left to contemplate the legacies of two of its biggest stars, LeBron James and Stephen Curry. LeBron's injury is a reminder that time waits for no one, even for the king. But his legacy is secure. He has proven time and again that he is one of the best to ever play the game. And while this injury may have temporarily sidelined him, it won't define him. On the other hand, Stephen Curry's achievement of surpassing 25,000 points is another step in his quest for greatness. While his career is far from over, this milestone has already placed him in the history books. He is a player who, without a doubt, has changed the NBA. His influence on the game is immeasurable, and his ability to continue playing at a high level for years to come makes him a fixture in the conversation about the greatest players of all time. The NBA is entering a new era, and these two players, each in their own way, have had a hand in shaping it. As LeBron James continues to fight back from injury and Stephen Curry moves forward, chasing more milestones, one thing is certain: they've each left an indelible mark on the game of basketball. As the NBA season continues, we can't help but wonder what's next for LeBron James and Stephen Curry. Can LeBron bounce back from this injury to continue his legacy? Will Curry keep pushing the boundaries of the game and rewrite even more history? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.